Hi folks, Tom with Friskified Fitness. You just finished your summer cut. Excellent. I bet you look great. I bet you feel great. Congratulations. It's a wonderful achievement. So what's next? And I ask what's next because most people pick one of four exit strategies, and only 2.5 of them will help you maintain your weight. So what are those four options? And what's up with that half? Well, we'll talk about all that and more today. Let's get at it. And we're starting with number one. Going back to eating exactly as you were before you started your diet. You've seen people do this before. Heck, you may have done this before. And what happens? Yeah, generally, when people start eating the way they did before they dieted, they gain all that weight back, plus a couple more pounds just for kicks and giggles. Now, assuming that you do not want to gain the weight back, you might want to choose number two. You could continue the diet and continue eating at the same caloric intake as you did when you were on the diet. In essence, you're continuing the diet. But what happens too often is people suffer from diet fatigue, meaning you've had to keep that discipline up for so long, eventually cracks form in the wall of your discipline. And you sneak a bite here, sneak a bite there, and it looks like this. Sure, I'll take that Snickers. I lost a bunch of weight. I can eat the Snickers. Oh, that peanut butter double malt milkshake? Yeah, I could do that. Peanut butter double malt milkshakes. They're real and they're glorious. Eventually, what happens when you decide that you've earned it or, oh, a little bit won't hurt, you totally fall off the bandwagon and you gain the weight back. Perhaps not as quickly as if you started eating the way you did before the diet, but the weight does have a way of coming back. And so what can you do? Well, you could choose option three. You could hit like and subscribe and reverse diet. Now, with a reverse diet, you gradually add calories back to your diet. So if your ending caloric intake was 2,000, well, that first week when the diet is ended, you add maybe 150 calories. So now you're up to 2150 for daily consumption of calories. And your weight probably won't move at all either. So the next week, you add maybe 150 more. So now you're up to 2300. Your weight probably won't move at all there either. And then 2450, then 2600. Eventually, you'll get to a point where your weight does go up just a little bit. At that point, you know you've gone just a little too far, so you ratchet back maybe 100 calories and see how that goes. So you may have been eating 2,000 calories, but now you're up to 2450. For instance, that's 450 more calories that you can eat every day and stay the same weight. Is that the only way to go? Oh, goodness, no. There's always number four. Go online and find a total daily energy expenditure calculator, or TDEE for short. You'll plug into your height, your weight, your age. All of that is objective data. But then you have to add in a subjective piece of data. It'll ask what your activity level is. And I've linked to a TDEE calculator down below in the description. Feel free to try it. And you'll notice that there are usually four options. Well, I don't move too much. Well, I move a little. Yeah, I'm pretty active. And oh my gosh, I run marathons every day. In my experience, most people wildly overestimate the amount of activity they get. For instance, at my current weight, age, and height, and choosing the activity level where I'm working out multiple times a week and I get more than 12,000 steps a day, it's telling me I should probably eat 2,500 calories just to maintain my weight. I cannot do that. At 2,500, I will start packing on the pounds. It's better to take a more conservative option. So instead of saying, oh yeah, I'm on my feet all day, pick the option just below that where it's a little less active and it's probably going to be more accurate. In lieu of that, just chop 150 daily calories off what it says your maintenance will be, and you'll probably find that to be more accurate. Once you determine your maintenance calories, you can immediately jump from your diet caloric intake to that intake. Now, what'll happen is you will wind up gaining a pound or two, maybe 5 pounds over the course of 2 weeks. Do not panic. That will drop off. Simply follow the plan. If you continue gaining weight, drop back a few calories, maybe 100, 150 calories gradually to see how that affects your weight as well. So those are the 4 ways that most people exit from their diet. Have you done one of those 4? I'll bet you have. Let me know down in the comments which way you went and if you had to re-diet to get back to where you wanted to be. That's about it for today. My name's Tom. This is Friskified Fitness, and we'll see you next time.